Valentine's Day is coming up, and for me, there's only one place I trust, 1-800-Flowers.com. This year, 1-800-Flowers wants to make sure you're a Valentine's hero with an exclusive offer. Double the roses for free. When you buy 1 dozen, they'll double your bouquet to 2 dozen roses. It's the perfect way to say I love you without breaking the bank. Trust me, 1-800-Flowers always delivers. To claim your Double the Roses offer, go to 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/ACAST.
On today's Smart 7, Starmer seeks European allies, Trump chops and changes on tariffs, and much more. It's Tuesday, 4th of February, it's Homemade Soup Day, and happy birthday, Natalie Imbruglia.
The Smart 7. It's news, but
Not the news.
Prime Minister Keir Starmer was on the road on Monday, appearing as a special guest at an EU leaders event in Brussels. He finds himself in a difficult position as the UK marks 5 years since Brexit, because he's vowed that there will be no talk of rejoining the EU. At the same time as Donald Trump cranks up pressure on allies, the UK risks being isolated in a trade war. So Starmer was trying to walk a delicate tightrope when asked which relationship is more important.
If you look at our vital interests, it's really important that we work with both and we don't see it as an either-or. This is vitally important. It is in the best interests of the UK, but also the best interests, I think, in terms of global security and defence, that we continue to work both with the US and with Europe on these vital issues.
The meeting also featured European NATO allies who are also nervous about Donald Trump's previous attempts to pull the US out of the alliance and the ongoing discussions between the US and Russia about Ukraine. NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte was laying things out in stark terms.
Our world is increasingly more dangerous. We must be better equipped to meet any threat across all domains, both now and in the future. To put it in another way, to prevent war, we must spend more.
It was another rollercoaster day for those engaged with US politics as Donald Trump continued to chop and change direction on tariffs. Stock markets dipped in anticipation of Trump's tariffs on China, Mexico and Canada beginning on Tuesday, but Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum managed to negotiate a pause for her country by offering to send 10,000 troops to the US border. Speaking in the Oval Office, Trump still had high hopes for his Canada plan.
What I'd like to see, Canada become our 51st state. We give them protection. As a state, it's different, and there are no tariffs. So I'd love to see that, but some people say that would be a long shot.
Instead, Canadian PM Trudeau negotiated a month-long pause with a promise of troops for the border and a commitment to tackle drug cartels. Meanwhile, Elon Musk has also been busy single-handedly dismantling the US government's humanitarian agency USAID in pursuit of billions of dollars in savings. The State Department under Secretary Marco Rubio is now going to take over the running of the agency. Democrat Congresswoman Sarah McBride, who is on the Foreign Aid Committee, was warning this is just the start.
If they can get away with this with USAID, they can do it anywhere. And that means that no part of the federal government, including programs like Medicare and Social Security, will be safe from this administration.
One of the Labour government's big initiatives to tackle inflation and secure the UK's energy supply was the creation of a new national power company, GB Energy. The new utility was supposed to provide up to 1,000 jobs and help to bring the nation's energy bills down, with a new headquarters due to be built in Aberdeen. An interview with new chairman Jürgen Meyer on Monday has caused concern, however, as he says the timescale for all of those elements may be much longer than expected. He joined GB Energy from Siemens and he told Sky that while the company will become a major player, it is going to take time for that to become reality.
Great British Energy itself is going to create, over the next 5 years, 200 or 300 jobs in Aberdeen. That will be the size of our team. And I said, in the very long term, as we become a major energy champion, it may be many more than that.
School attendance in the UK has fallen significantly since the pandemic, and Education Secretary Bridget Philipson was taking a stern line with parents on Monday. She says it's up to parents to make sure their kids are in education and warned against a casual attitude to school attendance. She was also launching a proposed new set of school standards which could see the government facing a clash with teachers' unions. The intention is to bring more detail and clarity after the failure of the Tories' one-word reviews of schools. Philipson didn't sound too worried about the reaction to the new report cards.
At one level they're saying they're too simple. At another level they're also arguing that there's too much within them. So both of those things can't be true at the same time. I'm clear that what Ofsted are consulting on today will give parents more information, but also will give schools a much sharper focus on what they need to do too.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, the transfer window snaps shut and Kate Hudson is shooting hoops. Right after this.
Okay, business leaders, are you here to play or are you playing to win? If you're in it to win, meet your next MVP. NetSuite by Oracle. NetSuite is your full business management system in one convenient suite. With NetSuite, you're running your accounting, your finance, your HR, your e-commerce, and more, all from your online dashboard. Upgrade your playbook and make the switch to NetSuite, the #1 cloud ERP.
Get the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning at netsuite.com/tech. netsuite.com/tech.
Welcome back. Monday saw the transfer window come crashing to a close at 11 p.m. There's not as much drama these days as clubs tend to plan further ahead now, but this window has seen Marcus Rashford head to Aston Villa on loan, Evan Ferguson head to West Ham on loan and Spurs land striker Mathis Tell at the last moment, despite keen interest from Man United and Arsenal. Monday night saw one Premier League game as Chelsea welcomed West Ham, who are now managed by former Chelsea boss Graham Potter. West Ham took an early lead, but Chelsea came back strongly to win 2-1. Potter was disappointed but pleased with his team's effort.
I thought the shape of the team was really, really good. The effort of the team was really good. The application of everything was really good. Like I said, you need a bit of luck, but it wasn't to be. We have to accept the defeat and take the positives of the performance.
As tech bros become increasingly involved in US politics, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates has also become increasingly vocal about his views on the world. The OG tech bro set up Microsoft and is currently aiming to give away his billions through his foundation. He told the BBC's Today Show he's already donated over $100 billion to various good causes over the past 25 years. He was also speaking out on AI, Elon Musk and the dangers of social media, and he believes that it's quite important that government continues to play a role in regulating the online space.
There's great work going on at these companies, but they are subject to the government making sure that these things are beneficial. And we've seen with social networking, these algorithms they have where they reward things that are outrageous, that's worked very, very poorly.
We don't get too many sport-based comedy shows on TV, but if you liked Ted Lasso, there's a new comedy series on the way called Running Point. This one's not set in the UK, and the sport is basketball, but it does have a female boss who has her hands full trying to get the team to success. Kate Hudson plays Isla Gordon, who takes over her dad's team, the Los Angeles Waves, much to the disappointment of her brothers. The show is produced by Mindy Kaling, ex of The Office, and The Sex Life of College Girls, and it hits Netflix on February 27th.
We're a family, sis. We got your back, no matter what people say.
What are they saying?
Just the fact that you're a Nepo baby and you don't know what you're doing, but you're old, so it's like you're like a Nepo crone.
Oh my God.
Don't go on Reddit unless you want to kill yourself.
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes and we'll give you the world.